Welcome back. To shed more light on the choosing Egypt and Alexandria, especially at the travel platform TripAdvisor, we have the pleasure to have this phono with Dr. Walid El-Battouti, former Tourism Minister Advisor. Good afternoon, Dr. Battouti. Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. I really have the pleasure to be conducting this phono with you. Now, what's your comment on, or how do you see or read the choosing Alexandria as one of the world's most popular tourist destinations for the year 2021?
Well, Alexandria lately, they've been doing extremely very good. You know, they had their renovation of some historical churches and a synagogue over there, and the Bibliothèque Alexandrina, the Greco-Roman sites that has been receiving maintenance and facelift. So they have done some very good restoration, especially as well the roads of Alexandria at the Corniche that made it extremely easy to cross from the east to the west. All these things add up to make the Mediterranean city, because bear in mind, Alexandria gives you the exact same feeling as well of the Mediterranean, typical Mediterranean city. So whenever we used to have a tourist here in Egypt, and if he has an extra day free, he always says, I want to go to Alexandria. Alexandria, as I told you, has the library, the Bibliothèque Alexandrina. It has some very nice Greek and Roman sites, and all the good media and the good reports that has been done over the Greco-Roman sites that has been restored in Alexandria. Also bearing in mind a very important issue. The Ministry of Tourism and Antiquity, since they had the new site, made it available and easy to log on even for tourists. And they go in and they read. There's lots of very useful information, videos, teasers, some bites. All of this helped a lot.
Yes, Dr. Battouti, so many factors were behind choosing Alexandria, being the Mediterranean city with 40 kilometers on the Mediterranean, and the amazing atmosphere of Alexandria, of course.
Yes, well, that's what I said. The weather of Alexandria, and again, all the positive news. Bear in mind, we've been receiving not just locally, but locally and internationally, and also with the help of the cooperation between the Minister of Immigration and the Excellency Nabila Makram and His Excellency Dr. Khalid Al-Anani, when they've also worked with the Cypriot and the Greek and the Italian community. We used to have a Greek community, an Italian community, and a Cypriot community that they made it available for them to come and see their old houses, where they used to live, and all of this. So this made a nostalgia with some of the people who wanted to come back and see where their grandfather used to live, or where their grandfather used to work, or where he used to have a shop for a bakery or a pastry shop or this and that. Even for the Egyptians, by the way. Most of the Egyptians, they like to go to Alexandria for a day or two. Sometimes they go just for an overday, and sometimes they go for overnight to, of course, dine in one of the finest restaurants over there, and people used to go for seafood. Now they go for all kind of food, all kind of food that is provided here. Egypt has multi-cuisines, and they go to Alexandria, and they cater for everyone. You could have a family of someone vegetarian, and someone eats seafood, and someone is a meat lover. They can have all these meals in one restaurant. They have lots of very nice restaurants and then people used to go and walk by the beach. Walking by the Corniche of Alexandria with the fresh air, you know, for a very long time people were in a lockdown, or maybe they're not going out because they're afraid of COVID-19, but still they walk. I was recently in Alexandria and I saw myself in one of the hotels that I stayed, how they're taking the measurements of the precaution measurements of COVID-19,
yes.
that even at reception, when you're signing your paper, the pen that you just touched, if you use the pen of the hotel, you throw it in a box that it goes to be sanitized, so it's not used by another customer, and you should see this yourself, and that makes you very comfortable. When you check in your room, you'll find they put you 2 extra masks, and they put you sanitizer, and everything is packed. So all of these things, when all these news travel abroad, and tourists especially, they come, even with the small numbers, they see these things and they go back home and they write, it encourages others, and it makes the destination ready to receive more.
Yes, Dr. Battuti, the website had previously in the year 2020 chose the Egyptian cities of, chose the capital Cairo and Hurghada for their list in 2020, with Cairo ranking 12 and Hurghada ranking 24. What were the factors by which, beyond this choice?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know what is the measurement that they use to put 10 and 24 and 20 and 12 and all of this. All what we know that Cairo has been progressing. Cairo, bear in mind, I'm assuring you, very soon, whoever put this ranking also made a big mistake, because Cairo is going to hit the sky very soon, with the opening of the Civilization Museum, the new Civilization Museum, and we recently had the royal carriages, and then we're going to have
the Grand Egyptian Museum also.
Sorry?
And the Grand Egyptian Museum also.
No, I'm coming to the Grand Museum at the end. But for the time being, I'm talking about the Civilization Museum, and the parade of the royal mummies when it crosses from the Cairo Museum in Tahrir, and it has a long parade. The whole world is waiting for this event till it reaches the Civilization Museum. And then you have, afterwards, you will have the, hopefully, inshallah, soon, the Grand Egyptian Museum. Bearing in mind, in October and in November, the Ministry of Antiquity and Tourism announced 2 big discoveries that rocked the world in Saqqara, 2 big caches. And then here we come, Dr. Zahi Hawass, the great Egyptian archaeologist, announced in early January a big cache and a very useful in the field of history and solving lots of the puzzles of Egyptian history. All of these things adds up and puts together and make people very anxious to come. You know, people were saying to themselves in October, I want to go to Egypt. And then here you go in November, you tease them by another discovery. And then here we go again in January, you're coming with another one. And to give you something very exclusive, the discoveries in Egypt are per the hour now. It's not per day, but it's per the hour. Every day they're working. I'm telling you, there has been something extremely, and this is exclusive to you, extremely beautiful that has been found this morning. I'm talking of a discovery that soon, they will announce it, maybe a week or 2. I'm not entitled to say when, but there's a very big discovery will also be announced. That's something they discovered today. So every day, Egypt is finding new stuff and new things, and a piece of the puzzle is solved every day. So all of this, the Supreme Council of Antiquity with Dr. Mustafa Waziri, he announced the discovery in October and then in November, and then we had this one in January, and I'm telling you, more things coming, more events coming. Egypt is in the agenda of the culture of the world heavily. So all of this what makes Egypt attractive, and people are ready to come.
Yes, Dr. Batouti, there's a very important question that I would like to raise with you. As Egypt recently hosted the World Men Handball Championship. So when Egypt organizes such a great event in light of the challenge of the coronavirus, how do you see the importance of this, and what is the message Egypt would like to send to the world by organizing this championship and showing that Egypt, everything is under control concerning the coronavirus, Egypt is safe? What would you say? What's your comment on this?
No, my comment on this, it shows that we're capable of taking a very big challenge in front of the whole world. Instead of backing up and saying, we better stay on the safe side, we managed to invent a very safe way, and which, by the way, others are now following the Egyptian. We become the model. You know, there is the league that is taking place in Qatar right now, and the Qataris are copying exactly. I repeat the word. I would like to say this and emphasize. The Qataris are repeating exactly and copying what we did in Egypt. So we become a role model to how can we, challenge. We are capable. I think this should be the slogan of Egypt. We are a doer. We can do it. And we did it. And thank God, the champion went on, very successful. Sorry, we didn't make it to the final, but we were defeated by the championship of the world, Denmark, and they deserve it. Our team was the best, okay? And
Yes.
even the Danish team made good remarks about the Egyptians, and they said they were the most difficult and stubborn competitors with them. And especially when you hear the players from all over the world, this is a great statement that is being said by all of them. We did not expect to see such very, very, very efficient and passionate way of handling and
Yes.
dealing with the people from the day they arrived to the day they left.
Yes.
When it comes to safety,
I thank you
when it
very
comes
much for
to
your
food.
time and for your valuable information, Dr. Walid Al-Batouti, former Tourism Minister Advisor. And I thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. With this, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cairo Local Time. I'm Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.